Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. We're just moments away from the action on Sunday night primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Dallas Cowboys and our home team. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest, you factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Back to the air one more time. Now a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Here's a 3rd and 10. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Right here for the extra point. It's up and through. The Cowboys are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. He's going to lead his team to the championship game. He has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play on that one. It covers 51 yards.
What did he tell us during the week, Mike? He says, I want to get more involved in the passing game. And I'll tell you what, I can understand why he feels that way. I mean, to take that intermediate throw and turn it into a big explosive play, they got to continue to get that guy the ball.
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Dragons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's to the 15. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dragons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught by Watson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Tight end going in motion here. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith going up top. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Smith. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Dragons are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll motion the tight end right. He'll drop to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is White. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. They motion the slot man left. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. It's 1st down, and they'll run.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's a screen set up for Watson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down. A 1st down throw for Smith. He'll take off again. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Putting the tight end in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Dragons are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll send him over to the left. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down,
Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Motion man is the tight end going right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Handoff here, up the middle. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He'll try to run for it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Smith. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Smith now to throw on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. From the gun, here's a handoff. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Taking off. He is in. Touchdown, Dragons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They motion a receiver right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He runs with it. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Blitz coming. He'll the pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Take it in, back at his own 12. The Dragons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's the pick number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there, but it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the shotgun, Smith. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? 4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
On 1st down is Smith. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Smith to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down. Back-to-back. Gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back 1st downs. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Smith. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dragons.
So this is a simple case, Mike, of just let's make this easy. Let's just give my quarterback a big target in the end zone and just say, hey, big tight end, find space, get open, stay open, and I'm going to throw this ball through your chest, and you just got to hang on to it.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dragons have taken a 4-point advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Dragons 31, Cowboys 27.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Dragons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. To throw, Smith. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Smith. Now he takes off. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's enough for a first down. Throwing is Smith. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Dragons.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throw on the run is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cowboys. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, yeah. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Dragons. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. He didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Back is Smith. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. On 2nd down, Smith. This is caught at the 2. And he is going to be out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. Smith now will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cowboy first down.
Receiver in motion, going right. Throwing now on first and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run over center with White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Motion man, set right. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Back to the air one more time. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point is good. The Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw, here's Smith. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. The hole. Pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 36.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Whoa! Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here's a third down and 4.
The gain of 3 brings up third and
From the shotgun, Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Yeah. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
What a decision there to go for it on fourth down. I mean, not bad initially by the defense. There was nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but what they didn't account for, his ability to use his legs, not only to pick up the first down, Mike, but to pick up a huge chunk play, and now they're rolling.
And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He's going to run it. On the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Cowboys.
On the ground, this is White. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
On first down, it's White. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The extra point is good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Tight end going in motion here. It's first down, and they'll run. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Dragons. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dragons are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense. To make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. There's that man again. Another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Out of the gun. He'll throw. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Gonna air this one out. He's got it! And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point is up and through. The Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taking down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Gets to the edge at the 30. 14 on the pickup. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more. Down comes. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on, and as the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.